The following is a presentation of the Marion Patriots Activities Network.
Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone to our signing day here. An exciting day for several Marion student athletes. Proud day for the athletes, for their parents and friends and family. So we look forward to a nice time here together. A couple of things as we get going. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Johnson here in just 1 second. We're going to have our young lady signing, and we'll go through that. When she is done, at that time we'll get some, we'll have a couple minutes just for pictures. Then we'll have our 4 young men come up. They'll have a seat at the table. Then Coach Clark will go over the order of pictures following the 4 of them being up here signing, so they can each have time with their family and friends to get pictures following the signing ceremony. A couple of reminders that we'll kind of move briskly through the signing periods, take the pictures, and then move to the next person. When we're through, there are some families that provide us some refreshments out front. They do need to stay in the lobby. There cannot be any drinks or food in the auditorium. But very excited, proud of this young lady and men that we have signing here today. Excited for that. And with that, I'll turn it over to Coach Johnson.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So we have Aaliyah Taylor. She's our shoe guard, senior shoe guard. Aaliyah told me to make sure that I tell only the good things. Now, one thing about Aaliyah, and everybody knows she, every shot is a good shot to her, especially on the 3-point line and beyond. Aaliyah's our social media guru. She loves social media, and that's one of the things that, if I could tell anything, I'll tell you about everything Aaliyah loves to do is especially, I guess, center around TikTok. But she does really enjoy basketball. She has done a tremendous job for us. This is her 2nd season with us. She transferred over from West Memphis. And so 11th and 12th grade year she's been with us, and I think she's fully adjusted to the coaching staff and to the program, and we're glad of that. So she's gonna sign her national letter of intent to play for Garden City, out of Garden City, Kansas. So she's gonna be a nice little, a few miles away. So we just want Leah to go somewhere where she'll definitely continue to develop as a student athlete, as a player especially. And Aaliyah, though, I want to always emphasize continue getting better, especially on defensive end. You know, I tell all the time, I said in college, when you play college basketball, they cannot hide you on the defensive end. Yes, you can shoot the 3 ball well, and we're, extremely proud of her for that and being productive. But, one thing we want to continue is so she can learn and grow and develop as an athlete. So we have Aaliyah Taylor, and she wants to give a little short speech about her signing. So I'm excited for her because she does a good job with social media, so this should be one of the another big stage for her. Aaliyah Taylor.
First and foremost, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the ability and talent to be able to play basketball. Then I would like to thank my family for keeping me uplifted during hardships and the non-stop support I received. But the biggest thanks goes to my mom and my sister and parents for countless hours they put in to help me perfect my craft. From taking me to 5 a.m. workouts in Germantown to staying at the gym with me and catching my rebounds. But most importantly, for picking me up every time I thought I couldn't or wouldn't be able to do it. To my youth pastor, Marion, I would like to thank you for supporting me, praying for me, and giving me positive affirmations. I would also like to thank Sasa. My love for the game sparked around you, just seeing how passionate you were, the ease she had when she played, and the excitement everyone got from watching her play. Next, my teammates. Our relationship way bigger than just basketball or family, always pushing each other to be better. Lastly, I would like to thank my coaches, Coach Hayden and Coach Shirley, for taking me in as their own and guiding me, Coach Marion and Coach Marion for all the intense workouts, the encouragement and the exposure I received. then Coach Johnson, Coach Clay, and Jay Clay for helping me turn the light back on in basketball when it had went dark, for believing in me, and for taking a chance on me. Finally, I can't wait to see where Garden City will take me. I will continue to trust God and work hard.
And I definitely want to acknowledge Coach Clay and Coach Jay Clay. You both come up real quick, just snap a real quick picture. Very, very quick picture, and then we'll move on. And Coach Hayden, we appreciate you too for keeping her also grounded. So Coach Art Clay and Jay Clay, real quick, and then we'll move on.
One, two, three.
the next part, which would be our football players. Sign. We got 4 young men signing national letters of intent today to play at the collegiate level. We'll have some more signed at a later date. Okay, I'm quite confident, but right now we have 4. It's a small senior class. We only had 12 seniors on the football team this year, and so 4 out of 12 will sign today, and that's really, really exciting. Just a couple of quick notes for everybody. When we are done, okay, what we'll do is we'll go one at a time here, okay, and then when they are done, okay, if you are a student, you go back to class. Shake your head up and down. Okay, go back to class. Family, what we'll do is we'll start with Antonius here, okay, and I'll go one at a time, and you'll come up, get pictures, all we need to do, okay, and we'll go one at a time. All right, here's the deal, okay? Keep in mind who this day's about. Today's about the 4 guys up here. So, all right, here's the deal. Just to all 4 of you guys, I want to let you guys know, so I'm talking to you guys right here. I'll let you know how proud I am of the 4 of you. Okay, let me just give you a real quick piece of advice. Going to college. Number 1, going to college is a really big goal that you're achieving. Graduating college is the ultimate. Okay, so what we want to do is once we get there, you have job's not completed, right? It is about graduating. Okay, and so here's just some free advice. Last time I get to do this with the 4 of you, okay, for you to get there. Number 1, be where your feet are. Okay, right now what's going on in college athletics is no one is where they are and they're constantly unhappy. Okay, the grass is green where you water. Okay, so be where your feet are. You're going to the schools you're going to. While you're there, you need to be focused on being great where you are. Great in the classroom, great on the field, great off the field. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, most important piece of advice I can give you for being successful, go to class. Go to class. Okay? All right? Because it really does sound, but there's plenty of studies I could go on and on about in college, the path to success literally starts and almost ends with your ability to show up every day to class. People who do that almost never fall out. They never have bad grades. They always graduate, and those same people tend to have gainful employment the rest of their life. Okay? Go to class. I don't care if you're tired, I don't care how you feel. Get your butt up, go to class. Whether your coach is checking on you or not, go to class. Okay? You're about to be young men, adults. Okay? You got to take care of yourself in that way. And lastly, call home. Okay, your mamas want to hear from you. Your family wants to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Okay, let me know how things are going. So call home. That doesn't mean come home every weekend. If you're home every weekend, I'm going to think something's wrong. Okay? But come home, call home, okay, and be with your people. All right. I'm going to start here. We will start on this end. Okay, we'll start with Antonius Tiggs. As a preferred walk-on with Arkansas State University. Arkansas State University is a NCAA Division I program in Jonesboro, Arkansas. ASU plays in the Sun Belt Conference. He will be signing as a defensive end. Antonius is high energy, highly motivated young man. Okay, he finished the year with 45 tackles and a sack, and I know some people he wants to thank, so without further ado, Antonius.
I want to first give thanks to the man of oil, because without him, I wouldn't be in this position. I want to thank my parents and coaches for dealing with me, because I know I can be a lot at times. I want to thank all the teachers who helped me and didn't give up on me. I want to give a special shout out to my father, because he told me no matter how much life is your way, you keep pushing. I want to thank the people that stayed by my side the whole journey. I want to give a special thanks to my strength coach, Coach Simmons, because he was one of the many realest coaches that kept it real with me and never lied. I want to give a special shout out to my English teacher, Ms. Thompson, because she helped me finish out my senior year. I want to With that being said, I want to further my academics and athletic career at the University of Arkansas State, Marion.
All right, next up, we have Jacoby Smith. Jacoby will be signing an athletic scholarship to Fort Hays State University in Fort Hays, Kansas. Fort Hays is an NCAA Division II program that plays in the MIAA Conference. Jacoby is signing as a defensive back. He's a 2-year starter. He was an all-conference player this year in the 6A East Conference. Okay, we love Jacoby here. Jacoby loves Marion football socks. Okay, as much as anybody. Okay, but Jacoby had a really impressive year this year. He's had an impressive career. He's been very consistent. He was a team captain for us. This year, he's a really versatile defensive back. He can play safety or corner. He finished this year with 53 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble forced, and 1 fumble recovery. Jacoby Smith.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to play the game that I love the most. Secondly, I want to thank all the people who helped me get to this point in my life, especially my family, my mom, and my coaches for being there to guide me and show me love and support. It has been a true honor to play football for Coach Clark and Coach Stinson. I'll forever represent him. With that being said, I will continuing my academics and athletic career at Fort Hays University.
Next up, we have Carter Waldo. Carter Waldo will also be signing an athletic scholarship to Fort Hays State University in Fort Hays, Kansas. Fort Hays is a NCAA Division II program that plays in the MIAA Conference. He'll be signing as a linebacker. Waldo was a 4-year varsity player at Marion, 3.5 of those as a starter. Okay, this is an interesting fact. Waldo is the first Marion football player since the 1950s to be a 4-year letterman at Marion High School. Waldo was an all-state player this year as a senior in 6A. He's a team captain. He's revered by teammates and underclassmen. Generally cares about his teammates and his friends. For his career, he had 183 tackles, 1 sack, 15 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries. Carter Waldo.
First and foremost, I would like to thank my mom for making this happen. I also want to thank my family, friends, teammates, and coaches for everything they did for me. I also want to thank Marion High School for accepting me and supporting my journey. Next, I would like to thank my coaches and trainers from Little League to high school ball. I wouldn't be the player I am today without their coaching. And with that being said, I will be continuing my academic and athletic career at Fort Hays State University.
All right, and then we have 9 cheers. 9 cheers will be signing an athletic scholarship to Southeast Missouri, an NCAA Division I program located in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. SEMO plays in the OVC Conference. Donnie is signing as a wide receiver. He is a 2.5-year starter, a permanent team captain, an all-conference player in the 6A East as a junior, an all-state player as a senior. In his career here, Donnie has flourished on offense, defense, and special teams. He has scored on special teams as a return man. He's kicked extra points. He's even kicked off. He's covered the other team's best receivers, had 2 interceptions this year as a senior, and of course we know as a receiver and a runner, he is pretty special. Truly impacted the game at every level during his career at Marion, which ended with Donnie Cheers finishing his career as the #2 all-time player with Marion receptions at Marion, receiving #2 all-time in receiving yards, #2 all-time receptions, and #1 all-time in touchdown receptions with 25 in Marion football history. Donnie Cheers.
I just want to thank you all for coming and supporting us these past 3 years. But honestly, I can't thank nobody more than the man above for blessing me with my many amazing talents. Secondly, I want to thank my amazing family and coaches for all the love and support. Shout out to my mom, my pops, my granny, and my granddad for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. That all being said, I'll be spending the next years in Southeast Missouri and Cape Girardeau. Go Red Hawks.
All right, last things here before we'll kind of split up. Just a couple of things I'm going to tell you underclassmen are sitting here. Okay, it's a special day for these 4 guys and their family. It's a lot of hard work. Okay, it's a lot of tears, it's a lot of pushing to get to that point. Okay, one thing I want to keep in mind with all 4 of them, okay, part of their scholarship for all 4 of them is coming from academics. Okay? So look, if you want to sign on the next level, if you want to be here someday, you have to take care of the books first. Okay, and that is truly the truth. Okay, and so I'm really proud of those guys there. Number 2, consistency matters. Okay, be very consistent, right? That means showing up, doing the work. These guys have done that. Okay, for more than 1 year, more than 1 month, over time they put there. And then off-field matters. There's not one off-field issue I've had in my time here with any of the 4 there. Okay, and I promise when every college recruiter I talk to, those 4 things come up first. Okay, before they ask about you as a player, they ask you about your grades and your off-field behavior. First 2 things. So I just want to keep that reminder. These are great examples, okay, largely of doing that. Okay? So I'm really proud of them, really proud of you guys going on to the next level on that end. On that note, okay, give it up one more time for the 4 guys signing here today. All right. We're about to dismiss here, so if you are a player, okay, you'll dismiss. The administrators are back there watching, okay, so they'll be here. Families, we'll start with anti-some guys. We'll all come off tape. You stay right there. You and 3, go wait on side. If you want to get pictures with anti-some, he'll be up here, okay, and then we'll go Jacoby, then Carter, and then Donnie, and we'll wrap up there. I do know that there is some snack tables out there that the families have put together. Please go visit them. Thank you all for being here.